Welcome everyone back to my channel. For those who are new, my name is Monica. Today I'm doing a very quick review and a flip through of the wooden tarot. And the reason why this is a quick review is because I've had this tarot deck for a very long time and I never really bonded with it. Now, in no way is what I'm gonna say a criticism of the art per se, because I think that the art in some of the cards is stunning. And the reason I bought it is because I saw some of the major arcana cards and I absolutely fell in love with them. However, when I go through all of the 78 cards, as you will see, for me, well, at least for me personally, I haven't been able to relate to the minor arcana as well. And so what this has meant is that this tarot deck has sat in my collection, in my cupboard, my tarot cupboard, for a long time, and I can't remember using it in the last 5 years, to be honest. So what this means is that I am parting with this tarot deck. I have recently sold it, and I thought before it leaves me, I'll do a bit of a farewell flip through and have a chat about the cards. So this is the box it comes in, obviously, and it is created by an artist by the name of, let me just focus this, Liam Swartz, and you can find his work there. That's the address. I, from memory, believe I bought this straight off him, either from his website or from perhaps his Etsy shop. I can't remember exactly, but that's the standard box. And let's have a look at the cards. So let's start with the card backs, because that's fairly straightforward. Nice and reversible for those who prefer reversible. And I like the sort of the iris at the center there, with, you know, the crescent moons on either side. The card stock, it's a little bit on the thin side. Not my favorite type of cardstock. I like mine a bit thicker, and I like mine to feel a bit more organic, like paper or cardboard, and this feels very much laminated. So there is the full, and you can see, you know, I mean, I fell in love with this. I think that it's absolutely beautiful and stunning, and I think, as I said, the artwork in the major arcana is surreal at times and absolutely beautiful. But when you go down through the minor arcana, you know, it's actually even difficult to ascertain which suit is which, because once you go past the majors, you go into what are called blooms and stones and plumes. And I think the plumes are swords, and last but not least, bones. So because of the way, the minimalist way that the minor arcana is illustrated, it's difficult to tell which suit it is. And I just haven't been able to really work with it, okay? It just hasn't gelled with me. I think you could do some awesome meditative work with this tarot deck and work for personal development. But for me personally, you know, as a reader, yeah, I haven't been able to work with it as a reader, and even for my own personal self-work, it just hasn't really worked. So, and once again, I just want to reiterate that in no way am I criticizing the artwork itself. I think that it is absolutely beautiful, but it doesn't fit with, I guess, the ethos of a tarot deck, and in particular the Rider-Waite-Smith tradition. I could see how in some of the minor cards that is being done, but it still just doesn't work for me. So I might make some commentary as I flip through all of the cards, starting with the Fool. And there's the other thing that really I found a bit unsettling, is you'll see 3 eyes or more than 1 eye in a lot of the animals in the tarot deck. you know, and extra flippers, and yeah, it just I don't like that. Okay, like I said, I find it unsettling. But the strange thing is that I absolutely love this card. Aside from that, I'm in love with this chariot. It's so beautiful. And I love the Justice card. I mean, I think I love most of the major arcana. I find them incredibly well done. You'll often find this imagery, the symbolism in a lot of Justice cards, the idea of balancing. Often, instead of crystals, there's a heart. And here the artist has used crystals and feathers. And the bird is blindfolded. Personally, I love this card because it invites us to accept what death is all about. And that it is not a bad thing, like it's just part of life. And it's not a bad thing because here the bird and this beautiful owl lives on. I think it's stunning. See the face and the moon? That's really, really nicely done. So first thing is that in all the suits, all the aces have the title of god of their respective suit. And you have loss, things being cut off. And again you have the third eye, which I am not a fan of, but the artwork is gorgeous. I don't know why, it just creeps me out a little bit. So I will say that the minor arcana is very minimalist, and I appreciate that. Like, it's not too busy. It allows you to get a sense of the essence of the card. But as you can see, at least for me anyway, this would be difficult to read with for a client, because I need time to really delve into the card and extract what this is about. It doesn't come fluidly or fluently like it would with a deck that is really after the Rider-Waite-Smith tradition or something like that, or more pictorial deck, I should say. I love that. I think that's so beautiful and majestic and dignified. So you see with the Two of Plumes, the infinity symbol is above the image. As it was, there was an infinity symbol, you may have noticed, in the Two of Blooms. So you can't automatically associate this with pentacles, right? You can't just use that, which is what's present in the Two of Pentacles in the Rider-Waite-Smith deck. Because this is the Swords card. And that was the other thing with the plumes. I found that the arrows made me think of wands, but this is in fact swords. So with the Three of Plumes, it's evident because of the imagery of the heart with the swords through it. I like the subtle use of symbolism here. So on the page we have a caterpillar, but then as we go into the development of this suit on the knight, which is the more mature element than the page, we have the moth. And then I think with the queen having the moth the same color as the court itself, it shows being in sync with that more instinctive nature, perhaps, or your more thinking nature. At least that's what it makes me think of. So again, the infinity symbol above it with a 2 card. Little mushrooms. I don't know if you can pick that up very well, but we've got like little mushrooms on the bones there. And then once again, so throughout the suit of the bones, you will see that there are mushrooms in some of the cards. Not in all of them though. Once again, with the page of bones, we've got the little, you know, fungi and leaves and things growing throughout. And the same with the knight. And with the queen. Really striking this image here with the Queen of Wands and with the King as well. And the deck does come with an extra card, which I didn't have there, and it's the Happy Squirrel card. And even the squirrel's got that third eye and the infinity symbol above it. So there you have it. Thank you all for watching. Thank you for supporting my channel. I hope that this was useful or informative or enjoyable for you to watch. Thank you.